Team, one of my favorite things, side dishes. Whenever I go to a restaurant, it's the same thing every time. I order 2 or 3 appetizers, every single side, and then split an entree. So one of my favorites is the roasted potato or the baked potato, but I rarely see people tapping into the power of the sweet potato. So today, I would like to do a loaded sweet potato off the Kamado. Let's get in the action. So part of the beauty of a sweet potato, it's got to be the skin. You know what I'm saying, Nate? Like it's a little bit of a crunch. It's sweet. We don't pay enough attention to it. And when you wrap them up, you don't allow them to moisture loss to occur. You don't allow them to crisp up. So let me show you how I like to do it. First, we're going to get some oil on the outside of these little beauties.
Doesn't matter what kind of oil?
I'm using a canola oil. You can use, olive oil just seems a little bitter, so I like a canola oil, olive oil blend. But today we're just going straight canola. And then I'm gonna use a little Lane's Q-Nami, okay? It's got a little sweet on the outside, and that's gonna help kind of build a bark on the outside of our sweet potatoes. So bring what you know about barbecue and seasoning to your vegetables to this game. I've got a Kamado Classic 2 set up right now at 300 indirect. And notice I've got a little soapstone here as well. So about halfway through this cook, these are going to take about 40 minutes, we'll start the bacon and onions on the side. Remember, this is a loaded sweet potato, so there's things that do make sense, things that don't make sense. Pork product in the house, right? We got to do bacon or pork belly. We're going to do a mixture of cheeses. First and foremost, let's get this sweet potato cooking. 300 degrees, 40 minutes, not covered. All right, 30 minutes, sweet potatoes are almost done. So let's start thinking about the toppings we're gonna load this baby up with. Monroe thick cut bacon. Why? Because we love flavor, because we love quality, okay? This stuff's fantastic. You might remember for a couple seconds ago, we've got the soapstone set up on the left side of this grill. So let's go ahead and get some of this bacon going. And I do love thick cut. It works really well on the grill. Let's see. That'll work. That's about 6 slices there.
3 slices per potato?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a loaded potato. You know what I mean? And listen, 300 degrees is nice. The thing about cooking bacon is, like, the higher heat you have, the smaller the bacon gets, right? So the lower the heat, like when you bake it in the oven versus do it in a saute pan, you end up with more bacon in the end if you do it at a lower temp. So this 300 on the soapstone is perfect. And once we pick that up, we'll have bacon grease on there, and then we'll be able to chop some onion and mix it in with the bacon grease, which already goes perfect with the sweet taters. And then we got some cheeses we'll throw on there, made a little sour cream, got some chives. I mean, this is gonna be full action loaded sweet potato here, right? Yeah, since we're gonna be cooking this onion in the bacon fat, I don't mind using this same knife, same cutting surface. All right, so we'll cut the face. Cut the heel. Let's get this onion fabricated up, and we're just gonna slice it into long pieces and get it caramelizing in that bacon fat. All right, been a couple minutes now. I'm seeing a nice little motion in the bacon. Let's give it a little...
On the bacon?
Let's give it a little seasoning love. Why not?
Loaded.
Yeah, loaded potato. All right, I'll give it the old flipperoo. Soapstone doing a great job. Yeah, pork and potatoes are just a natural combination. That succulent fat content with the starchy and the sweet of the sweet potato. It all just says yes, please. So we're gonna get this. This is gonna be our textural contrast, the crispy bacon. So it's important that on this flip side, we really take it to give that crunch so that it sings salty, savory, and sweet potato. All right, another 5 minutes or so, we'll take a look at it. I bet we got another 7 minutes or so at 300 though to get it fully crispy. And while we've got it up, oh, let's just do it again.
Couldn't help yourself.
Dude, And it just looks cool, you know what I mean? This is great. Potatoes look great. I'm gonna take them off this tray so they're not sitting in that liquid. And they're feeling, and you just wanna make sure that they're fork tender. These look great. And look at that surface. There's just a mosaic of deliciousness going on right now. Lid down, control tower fully open. I bet 7 minutes. Let's take a look. Getting there, getting there. One little flipperoo, and we'll start pulling everything forward so we can sneak our onions on there.
That's some good looking dirty bacon.
Look at that, dirty bacon. Dirty bacon loaded sweet taters. Now look at that, we just opened up a little soapstone grill estate for all these onions to pick up some of that dirty bacon grease. Don't worry, we'll spread it out even more when we take that bacon off. But you put whatever you want to in these things. You know, if you want to do red onions, you could. Put the lid down here for 2 more minutes, then we'll put this bacon on a piece of, what am I trying to say here? Paper towel, that's it. We'll take this cutting board in, get it all cleaned up, all the things you don't need to see behind the scenes, and be ready to go on this baby. All right. Oh, bacon, look at that. Yes.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. Monroe dirty crisp bacon. Oh my gosh. Now we got to get those onions drinking up all that goodness. All right, 2 more minutes on the onions. Here we go. Oh yeah. And it'll pick up all that bacon grease and all that seasoning. That is almost there. Again, we don't want to cook these too far so they lose all their structure. We still want a little crispiness to them. Let's go ahead and open up these sweet taters. Let's start with some onions. Hand-torn bacon. Just reserve half the bacon for the topping. Can fan it out so it's sticking out like a presentation there. All right, mixture of the 2 cheeses. Boom. You don't need to get crazy with it, you know, just a little crazy with it. We're gonna close the dome here for another 5 minutes to melt our, oh, there's not enough cheese there. Come on, guys. You could see it in the comment section now. Chef Eric, why are you skimping on the cheese? All right, lid down 5 minutes, melt that cheese, and then it's time for the garnish. We'll have to chop some chives. I kind of like the idea of hand-torn bacon. You know, that's kind of fun, dirty bacon. And presentation plate. See you in a second. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. That's everything I dreamed of and more. All right. See if we can get this off without a catastrophe here. All right. Position them individually. Check. I mean, that's winning right there. There's no question about it. Did I mention this is a loaded sweet potato?
Yeah.
Yeah. Folks, go ahead and sound off in the comment section down below what you would add to what I'm coining, or what Nathan and I are coining, dirty bacon loaded sweet potatoes here. And I really have this envision of sour cream with cracked pepper on the top, like the black specks of cracked pepper. I mean, I don't want to ruin it, you know what I mean? Like, but that's stuff of legends right there. And if you know me, you know that I completely forgot to get a fork. But I'm not gonna taco chow down on this baby. But how fun is that? I mean, it's just so gooey and delicious. Let's get in there. Oh yeah. Oh, this is it. This is the bite. Everything just melts, pops. There's not one thing that doesn't bring a different component to it. Even the 2 different cheeses are playing around there. The crunch of the bacon, the crunch of the onion. That's proper sweet potato there, team. You know, and you might even get folks who don't like sweet potatoes to jump on board with this one, okay? No freaking marshmallows and brown sugar here, all right? Folks, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did creating this for you, don't forget to hit that notification button. Please do subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment, because we love reading them and responding back to each and every one of them. From our backyard to yours, cheers and happy grilling.